Hi, Daniel. How are you?
Hello, teacher. Good evening. I'm fine, and you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. So what do you think? Should we wait for Larissa or we can start?
Let me ask her.
All right, great. Okay, hi guys. Okay, let's wait a little bit for Larissa. It says that her audio is connecting. Hi, Larissa, welcome.
Hello, teacher.
Hello. Okay, guys. So today's class, we're gonna try to see 2 topics because if you remember, I told you we have 5 different lessons and it's a lot of content that we have to put in all the classes that we have. So sometimes we're going to see 2 topics, sometimes just one, depending. Today we're gonna try to see 2 topics. So today's first topic is stative verbs. So I'm not going to explain much. I'm just going to ask you to try to categorize these verbs. All right, which verbs from this list you think are action verbs? I'm going to explain action verbs, not a stative verbs, so you can imagine and try to understand, no, logically. So action verbs are any verbs that express action. Action implies movement, right? So for example, speaking, seeing, well, maybe not seeing, but like speaking, moving, dancing, etc. Right? This action. So I just shared this link. Maybe Larissa, could you click on the link and you can help us to categorize these 2? Obviously, the both of you are going to participate. Okay. So let's see. So which of these verbs do you think are action verbs? You choose one, Larissa, please, for action verbs, and you choose a second verb for the second category, the stative verbs. It's fine if you don't understand. It's fine if we make mistakes, okay? Just try to figure it out, all right? Any questions?
Teacher.
No.
Okay, great. Larissa, could you share your screen? I'm going to stop sharing mine. And she's going to help us. So maybe first, well, you're going to choose the first 2 verbs, Larissa, okay?
Okay.
Okay, thank you. So let's start. Action verb. Just choose one from the list. You click on it and you drag it. So any verb that you think it's an action verb. All right. And now choose another one for action verb, please. All right, great. Now it's your turn, Daniel.
Okay, stative verb first.
All right. It's fine, the order.
Okay. Could be Anderson.
Right.
An action verb could be jump.
What do you think, Larissa? Next.
All right.
Okay, for action verb, build.
All right.
And stative verb, be.
All right, next.
And drop.
Okay, fly. I'm here for fly for action.
Excellent. So as you can see, it's not really that complicated to make a difference between the both. Okay. So there is a little rule that says that we use these stative verbs in a very particular way. You're going to figure it out this in a moment. It's just logic, all right? So let's see the second exercise. So the second exercise is going to use as an example stative verbs. You're going to see many different verbs. They're going to be marked. And you're going to choose, oh, sorry, it wasn't this one. Oh my bad. 1 second, sorry. I just lost it. Sorry, 1 second. I don't know what I did with this exercise. Okay, it's right here.
Teacher, quick question. Can you share with us the screen for the schedule of the tasks?
Yes, sure. All the exams, the quizzes, etc. Right?
Yeah, you show us the dates.
Yes. Okay. Maybe I can send it to the group. What do you think?
Yeah, it's okay.
All right. So I'll share this exercise with you guys. So either of the options that you think it's correct or that it sounds correct, choose it as your answer. All right. I'm not going to explain much about this, but you are going to always have two options. All the verbs that we're going to see here are called stative verbs. So just choose one or the other. So maybe this time Daniel can share this. I believe it's on the chat.
Okay.
Should we? Okay, thank you. And meanwhile, I'm going to share the schedule in the group. All right, thank you. So what do you think? It's see or I'm seeing. So if you remember, these are the two topics we've seen, right? Simple or continuous. Present simple or present continuous.
I think that I am seeing that the situation is out of control.
All right, let's see if it's correct. All right, that's fine. It's fine. Next one, Larissa, what do you think?
The sausage.
Mm-hmm. You know the hot dog that we use to make panchos? What do you think?
Taste delicious.
Okay, great. So let's see the next one. Thank you very much. Great job.
Are you enjoying this party?
Great. The next one.
You haven't said a word all morning. What do you think about?
All right, that's fine. Let's see the next one.
Okay, he has a Siamese cat.
Right.
A Siamese cat.
Mm-hmm. That's correct.
I don't know where she keeps the keys.
Keeps the keys. No. Pay attention. Not the tense. Which usually we're using one tense.
Why are you filling your pockets? Have you lost anything? Yes.
See?
What awful noise. Our neighbors are having a party.
Is Molly doing anything? Yes, she's seeing red at 5.
Great.
Jill has a new up-to-date computer.
Jane is smelling the lilies in the garden.
All right. Great.
I love melons.
The children are having fun making lots of noise. No, the children. Yeah.
Excellent.
This cake is tasting awful. No,
All right, that's fine.
This fabric feels soft like good silk. What is silk, teacher?
Silk, if I'm not wrong, it's like seda or a type of fabric. I'm not sure. Silk, I think, is a very thin. Let me check. Seda, yes, it's seda.
Fabrica seda.
the butcher.
Butcher.
The butcher wicks the meat.
Wait.
Esto es
Or
como
wait.
decir, está pesando la carne, pero no sé qué es butcher.
It's the person that cuts the
¿Carnicero?
meat. Yes, exactly. Okay.
My turn. Okay. Molly looks pretty today.
Great, very good.
Your new French perfume smells so nice.
Susan is looking at some photos.
The chicken weighs 2 kilos.
He is appearing to be nervous. No, he appears to be nervous.
Why does Molly smell the soup?
Greg.
Finally.
Greg is thinking about buying a Jeep.
All right. All right, great job, guys. Okay. So now I'm going to explain a little bit of this topic. So you're going to see and you're going to understand why in some situations you've seen the continuous, and in some situations you use the verb as just regular, simple tense. No? So let me introduce some examples of stated verbs. This topic, well, it's very easy to get confused with this topic. So there are different type of verbs. We're going to see one today, and we see the difference between action verbs in the beginning, right? Action verbs, any verb that implies maybe movement, right, and action. Stative verbs, well, the explanation for this type of verbs is that they do not refer a physical action. They're different as physical or action verbs, right? They're going to express an state or condition. Let me mark this. An state or a condition. So an state or a condition are things that usually are permanent, or they doesn't have a beginning or an end, right? It's just a state, right? A condition. Some examples of these verbs, like we've seen in these two exercises, are like, love, believe, know, understand, have. Have when we're talking about possession, right? I have some keys, or maybe I have an agenda or something, right? The possession. Prefer and hate. These are some examples, okay, of stated verbs. So these verbs, if you pay attention, they are not talking about physical action, right? Like, it's not an action, right? It's an state. You either like chocolate or you don't like it, right? You either love working out or doing exercise or you don't, right? Or belief. When we talk about belief, some people believe in God, some people doesn't believe in God, right? It's an state, it's a condition. Or no, you either know how to do math or maybe you don't, right? Or you understand, you know, do you understand the logic? You understand, or you have, no, when you have possession, no? I don't know, I have a cold, or maybe I have something, no, possession, it could be anything. Or prefer or hate, right? All of these are talking about a state or condition, right? Anything that doesn't have a beginning or an end, it's just an state, right? Any questions so far, guys?
No,
No,
teacher.
teacher.
Okay, great. So let me go to the next one. Usually, it's not a rule. No, usually it means, or normally it means that it happens most of the time, but it's not saying always. So it's not a rule, yeah? Okay, it's normally, usually, most of the time it could be, no? We use stated verbs. We don't use stated verbs in the continuous ing. So we don't normally use these stated verbs with an ing. That's why when you were doing the exercise, in some situations, yes, you use, well, I will say that in the exercise, most of the time, you simple tense, right? Like, likes, or loves, etc., right? But it's not a rule. In some situations, you use with the ing, right? So these are two examples. Daniel, could you read the first one? And the second, Larissa, please.
I am liking cheese. I like cheese.
Okay, so which one is correct? Which one do you think is correct?
I like cheese.
I like cheese because it's an state, right? You like something. I like cheese. You like to eat cheese. What about the second sentence, Larissa?
He's believing in God. He believes in God.
So which one is correct in your opinion?
Second.
The second one, right? Because it's an state, we don't use it in continuous. So we know that we use a continuous tense when something is happening or when something is in progress, right? And it's the opposite of an state, right? An state, it means that it's a fact, or it doesn't have a beginning or an end. Not something that is happening, that is in progress, it's going to have a beginning and an end, okay? So this is the first rule I would say for stative verbs. But remember, it's not a rule. Usually, normally, we don't use the ing, usually. However, there could be some exceptions when we use the ing, okay, in the verb. Any questions here, guys?
No, teacher.
Okay, thank you. So, again, any verb that do not describe an action is called an stative verb. So we either have action verbs or we have stative verbs. We have these two categories. All right. So let's do this little interaction. Daniel, could you be Dr. Smith and Larissa, Amy, please?
Sure. Hi, Amy. You don't look good today.
I know, I feel terrible.
You have a fever.
Excellent, great. So in this example, we are seeing many stative verbs, right? Look, it's an state, right? How someone looks, no? Knowing, right? It's no continuous, no? I know, like it's a fact, no? I know, I feel. And then have is possession, right? It could be have like having possession of, I don't know, a phone or a sickness, no? Fever, headache, stomachache, backache, etc. Okay, let's see the next example. Sorry. Okay, so there are different type of subcategories inside of the stative verbs. So some stative verbs, this is one of the categories, is going to describe people or things. Larissa, could you help us reading these three examples, please?
You look great. She's a doctor. It sounds interesting.
Excellent. So these verbs, these stative verbs are describing people or things, right? This is describing how someone looks like, it's describing what the person do, no, their job or their occupation, no, and it's describing something, right? It sounds interesting. So this is the first category. Any questions here?
No, teacher.
Okay, great. Let's continue. Now, other stative verbs are going to describe emotions. Daniel, could you read these two examples, please?
Laura loves her children. She doesn't like dogs. She hates them.
Excellent. So I forgot to mark here another one, but these three verbs are describing emotions, right? Something that you love, you like, or you hate, the opposite, not feelings, emotions. Okay, emotions, sorry, not feelings, emotions. Okay, now, some other statement verbs are going to describe ideas. Larissa, could you read this example, please?
Chris knows Sam. He doesn't remember Sam's. He doesn't remember Sam's name. Chris often forgets name.
Often. No, the T is almost not there, not often.
Often. Okay.
Okay, thank you. So this is describing ideas, right? Something that is related with, oh, I forgot to mark another one here. Can you find the other stative verb that is not marked here? That is describing ideas?
No.
Yes, anything related with the mind is stative. Because you cannot say, I'm knowing my best friend for 5 years. No, I know them or I met them. No, knows is not something that is, it could go in continuous, right? Then remember, forget anything that's related with thinking, usually is stative, usually. There is a couple of exceptions, but we're going to see this later. Okay, so far we've seen really quick, let's recap. Okay, stative verbs describe people or things, describes emotions, and describes ideas. All right. Now, what else does this describe? They can also describe senses, all your senses. We have, say, 5 senses, right? Sight, taste, smell, feel, not anything that is describing your senses, your 5 senses, it's also stative. Larissa, could you read these 3 examples, please?
This coffee tastes awful. I think you put salt in it, not sugar. The dog smells bad. It needs a bath. Amy feels terrible. She has a fever.
Excellent. Amy feels terrible. Great. So in these 3 examples, we're seeing verbs that are describing senses, not anything that tastes or smells, or maybe it feels, not touch. It could also be related with sight or listening, no? All these verbs are stative verbs, all right? Any questions here, guys?
No, teacher.
Great. And I think this is one last one, if I'm not wrong. Possession. No, I mentioned this before. Have, has, anything related with possession, it's stative. And Daniel, could you read these 3 examples, please? Thank you.
Sure. This apartment belongs to Kate. She has a nice place. She owns some beautiful paintings.
Excellent, great job. So the 3 verbs are obviously synonymous of possession, right? Of have or has in this example, because he, she, it, remember, uses has. So anything related with possession is stative, all right? So these are the 5 categories that we can recognize stative verbs. Oh, sorry, there is one more. Okay, when we're talking about needs, personal needs, no, obviously it's personal, no, you need something. We also use stative verbs. Larissa, I'm not sure if you are there. Okay, thank you. Could you read these 2 examples, please?
I need a good meal. I'm very hungry. Laura wants a cup of coffee. She's really tired.
Let's recap a little bit. It's hungry.
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 Excellent. And it's great. Very good. Cup. No, remember, cup.
Cup.
Excellent. Very good. All right. Cup of coffee. All right. So here, these verbs are describing some needs. No, I need something, or I want anything that related with needs. No, it's a state because it's an state, right? It's not action. Needing, wanting is not action. All right. I believe this is all. Yes, this is all. All right. So I have one slide that basically summarizes all of it really quick before I show the exercise. Can you see, guys? I believe you can. Okay. So anything related with thoughts and opinions are stative verbs. These are some examples. I believe this is with Z. Yes. Anything related with feeling and emotions? No. Like, dislike, hate, love, blah, blah, blah. Anything related with your senses or perceptions? It's also stative verbs. And possession and measurement, it's also stative, right? So let's practice, all right? Let me show the next exercise. This one, yes. Okay, so we're going to practice with this exercise. So you're going to choose. No, now we know that most of the time we use stative verbs in present simple, right? We don't use it in possessive. So you're going to choose, depending if the sentence is maybe just present simple, choose present simple. If it's just progressive, choose progressive. If you find an stative verb, remember most of the time goes in present simple. And we might see some exceptions. I'm going to explain the exceptions after this exercise, all right? So basically you just choose between one or another. And here we're going to choose between the verbs. We're going to put it in simple or continuous. And that's all. All right, so we have little paragraphs, not just simple sentences. So all the ideas comes together, right? So any questions, guys? Maybe this one can help us, Larissa.
Okay,
Okay, thank you. I'll turn off my camera. So please let me know if you have any questions. I'll be here listening. And let me start sharing. And you can share.
Okay, shall I start? More and door aren't listening to music at the moment.
Right? Larissa, what do you think? Number 2.
Dogs. What is bark?
You know the sound that dogs make when they're maybe angry, barking?
Like ladrar?
Yes, exactly.
Ah, okay.
What do you think?
Dogs bark when they see a cat.
All right. Next one, Daniel, what do you think?
Do I know that person? It looks very familiar. Oh.
Looks.
Only looks.
Next.
Nimrod. Meet his friends tonight.
Talia usually reads a book before she goes to bed.
Excellent. All right, let's see the next. So just change the verbs that you have on the mark there, and if it's present or present progress or continuous.
The girls aren't wrong.
In present. It doesn't have to be negative, I think. What do you think?
Okay. Entonces.
It could be affirmative, but it could be, it's plural, right? So the girls, it could be, I don't know, what do you think?
Running.
If we remember continuous, it's today, now, right now, and it's saying at the moment. I think that implies, no? Like today, this moment, something that could be happening, no? Now, when we have simple tense, simple present, sorry, we have always, sometimes, usually, no? So in the first sentence, what do you think? It sounds like it's a routine maybe, or something that happens more than once, or maybe something that is happening, that is in progress.
In progress.
All right, so what do you think? How can we complete this? Because it's saying the girls, it's plural, right? So the form, if I'm not sure you can see if I write it, but the form, it's the subject, so obviously, no? The subject plus the verb be, depending, and then we have the verb plus ing. It's on the chat if you cannot see it, but first we have the subject, no, it's the girls, it's plural. So what verb be do we use for plural? We have three verbs be, right?
Are.
We have is, are. Yes. Excellent.
Okay.
All right, let's see the next number 2.
Does Omer takes the bus to school every day? Does Omer take the bus to school every day? I am not sure. Yeah.
Great, pretty good. Let's see the next one. Number 3.
Once a week he visits.
Once a week. Great. But remember, in the first subject, we have a he. There is a little rule, right? He, she, it. Excellent. Yes, correct. Let's see the next one, please. Number 4.
Right now, I am at the party with my friends. We're dancing. I hear the same.
Yes.
Someone calling my name, but I don't recognize the person's voice. The person's voice, it is too loud in here.
Great.
It's
okay. Correct. Very good. All right. Let's see, Larissa. What do you think?
My friend is watching.
Great. Very good.
A Korean soap opera at the moment. I think it's weird. He's watching.
It's weird.
It's weird. He's watching it because he don't speak Korean. Then again, my friend and I love K-pop band, BTS. K-pop band, BTS. In fact, I am listening to their songs right now.
Excellent. But there is one mistake in that sentence.
Love?
no.
Yes, Daniel, can you point it out?
Which he eats always. because he don't speak Korean.
Yeah.
But remember, she doesn't, he doesn't, it doesn't. And
Instead of do, does.
Okay.
Excellent. All right, let's see number 6.
David feels like there's nothing to watch on Netflix. He sits on a couch now and he's looking for something to watch.
Excellent. But there is also one mistake there. Can you find it, Larissa?
He's sitting.
Yes. Because it's saying now, right? He is sitting. By the way, it's with double T.
Okay.
Do we need
I think
the is before? He's
yes.
looking, he's sitting.
Yes, of course. And we can send it. I believe there is one mistake, but it's fine.
He's looking in the last one.
Is looking. Yes, that one. But I think it was. If you go up, I think it was in number 3 or 4. Number 4, sorry. I here don't recognize advancing videos. Or maybe number 3, please. Visiting. I don't remember, but there was a mistake. Let's send that and let's see. I don't forget. I don't remember. Sorry. Which one? All right.
What?
Oh yes. Because it's plural, right? It's just walk.
Okay.
But then, okay. The dogs.
It's plural.
It's plural. Yes. And for meet his friend. Because the second it's plural. His friends. He meet his friends. The second subject is plural. That's why the verb goes in. Just like a plural, no? Like a verb for plural.
In this one, because this is third person, like he, she, it. We just need the S, yeah.
Yeah.
Nimrod meets his friends tonight.
Yes. Sorry. Yes, you're correct. He meets. Okay. Thank you very much, guys. As you see, it's not really that difficult. Let's see a little game that for some reason it's not letting me run. Hopefully I will make it right now. 1 second. For some reason, Kahoot is acting up. Weird. Okay, but I think it's working. Sorry. Okay, but you can go to Kahoot. It's charging now. It's a very simple exercise, but basically what we have to just pay attention if it's inside of one of these categories. Remember, taste and feelings, taste, senses, no? Senses, anything related with thinking, anything related with emotions or possession, thoughts, opinions. No, these all are states. So,
Teacher?
oops, sorry. Yeah, can you see it?
Yes, I have 2 questions, teacher.
Yeah, sure.
The first one is, which is the difference between these stative verbs and the irregular verbs or regular verbs?
Oh, okay. While you join me here, I'm going to
Okay.
And I'll explain off screen. It's on the chat. So let me. Okay, so let's see. Regular and irregular verbs. The only difference between one and another is the rule, right? So for regular verbs, the rule is that we should add something at the end to make it past, no? Past tense. So for example, study, not regular verb, or try, no, other verb. Okay, let's see this too. So why regular? Because we add at the end, we have to add either, this is just to make it fast, right? We add ed, or ied, right? In these two examples, both of them finish in y. So the rule tells us that this y, I make it just regular e or I, sorry, and then ed, right?
Right.
So same thing, right? And it doesn't matter if it's action or a stative verb. I'm just making the verb past tense, no? That's all.
Okay.
And for irregular, it's telling me that I don't have a rule. So it's basically saying, if you want to make it past, it's going to change each time, no? So past 8, no? Or I don't know if you can think of any other irregular verb. I don't know. I cannot think of. Can you think of a irregular verb, guys?
A regular could be work, worked. But for irregular, no. Let me search.
Something that changed each time?
No, I know.
No, okay?
No.
Excellent. So this is a good example because this is an stative verb, right? No, past tense, new, right? And it has another tense too, but it changes each time, right? So the irregular verb is telling us that each time is going to change. There is not a rule. However, it doesn't matter. It's not that the stative verb is going to come in one or another category. It could be in any category. It could be regular or irregular. This is just a regular, general rule, right? That with all the verbs, there are some verbs that it has a rule when you want to make it past tense, no, past, no, simple past, sorry. And for irregular, it's going to change each time. That's all.
Oh,
no, that's
okay. That is the difference.
Yes, but it's just for past, right? However, in this other category that we're seeing for verbs, it's basically telling us that inside of all the verbs, there is two types, no? Action and stative or non-action, which is also called. No, it's more common, I think, state. So it's either one or another. That's all.
Okay, teacher. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, so let's see and try to do this quick. Let's see if you remember and try to follow your instincts too, because sometimes that helps. So let's see. You're going to choose between one or another. That's all. Okay, let's put a little bit of music. Okay, so what do you think? I'm thinking or think? All right. Larissa, could you read it, please?
I think it's good.
Okay, great. So because this is related with thoughts. Usually it's gonna go most of the time past simple tense. Next. Great job, guys. Next one. Again, what do you think? You think or I'm thinking? Great. Now, in this example, it's an exception, right? Because of the context, it's not an state because it's talking about buying. By the way, this is a mistake. No, this you is this shouldn't be here. But because of the context, it's continuous, right? Because you are thinking of buying a car. It's not just that you're using this one verb. No, you're using it with another verb. That's why it's not a stative. Okay, so this is a different way, right? Because it doesn't, you're not using just one verb. You're using also another verb. No, I think of buying a car. So this makes the sentence not stative anymore. It's not an state, right? Any questions here?
Okay. No, teacher.
All right. Okay. Yeah, let's see the next one. Same. Try to see the context. No, I have or I'm having a bath. Try to think of the context. What is a bath? So in this example, the context, a bath, or it could be a shower, right? Usually, especially in other countries, it's common to have take a shower in a bath, no? So that's the context. No, I'm having a bath because it could say right now, no? So it's continuous, no? But remember, when it's talking about possession, it's an state. So it's a stative tense. So it's going to be in simple tense. No, I have a pen. No, that's possession, so it's a state. Next. Okay, what about here? He has or is having? Excellent. Possession, right? Daniel, could you read this sentence, please? Thank you.
He has a motorbike.
Excellent. All right. All right, what about here? You can see or sing the park. Great. No, it's related with your senses state, right? Larissa, could you read this sentence, please? Thank you.
You can see the park from my room.
Excellent. Great job, guys. Okay, what about here? I'm seeing or I see? Same is related with senses. No, I see what the problem is. Even when it's figurative, no, I see what the problem is. Okay, what about here? All right. So here, seeing, because of the context, is implying an action. So it's not just like seeing. This seeing is implying that they're going to hang out together, they're going to do something, right? They're seeing, this seeing is bigger, right? It's not like just seeing or look something, no? Maybe meeting with someone and doing something, no? Eating, blah, blah, blah. Next. Okay, what about here? Is stating or text? All right. And Yes, because of the context also, it's implying something that is happening, right? So in this case, it's continuous, right? It's tasting at the moment. See, sometimes it changes. No, it depends on the content. Okay, what about here guys? Great. It's an state, right? It tastes good. Very good, guys. Next one. What about here? Smell or are smelling? All right. Smells. No, it's a fact. This one. What about here? It's an action or no?
There's bushes.
Like these green plants that usually are like small plants.
Okay.
Like I don't even know the word in Spanish. Sorry, bushes. I don't know, but like little plants, I guess. Arbustos, maybe. Bushes?
Yeah.
All right. All right. Next. All right. Next one. Yes. Okay. What about here? Appear. Appears or is appearing? Great. So appearing, why? Because it's saying this week, no? So it's continuous, no? Something that is going to be happening. All right, next. Okay, what about here? Appears or is appearing? Great. Appears, no, like looks like, no, looks like they're upset. It seems like, no, that's senses. So it's simple. Simple text. Okay, we have two left. What about here? Is fitting or fits? Fits. Great. Great job. And finally, what about here? Fit, but pay attention to the context. Excellent. So why continuous? Because it's implying something that it could be an action. No? It's are feeding. They are feeding the new windows in their houses. No, they are doing something. Fit. Okay, guys. So let's see the results. There's the third one. Second, Larissa. All right. Daniel first. Great job, guys. All right, so let's practice a little bit of speaking now. Very good, good job. All right, so now you guys are going to choose if the answer or the correct sentence is in simple or continuous. Okay, so let me close some things. Okay, maybe my internet's a little bit slow. I think it should be working now. Okay, so we have some cards. And in these cards, you're going to have to choose, depending of the verb, if it's going to go in, or in the context, if it's going to be simple or continuous, okay? So I'll make the first one so you can have an idea. So here it's talking about smell, right? And we know that smell is related with senses, no? So it should be something like your new French perfume smells so nice, right? Your new French perfume smells so nice. So well, let's see the second one. I think I need to stop for a little bit. Larissa, what do you think? What do you think?
I think
The verb is think.
the same. I think anyone who smokes cigarette is crazy.
Excellent. Cigarettes. All right. So it's in a state, no? So think it's correct. Okay, next. Daniel, what do you think? Smell.
Jane is smelling the lilies in the garden.
Excellent, very good. An action. In this different context, action. Okay, here, Larissa, what do you think?
We have a bath in our flat, not a shower.
Okay. Here is also correct because so very good, great job, Larissa. Next one, Daniel.
Susan looks good at some photos.
Okay. Yes, it's an state because it's saying that it's an statement that she looks good. Okay, very good. Next one, Larissa.
This cake tastes awful.
Excellent. Tastes awful. Great. Next one, Daniel.
Beatrice can come to the door right now. She's having a shower.
Okay, perfect. And she's having a shower. Next one. What about this one?
Molly looks pretty today.
Excellent. State. This one, please.
Sally enjoys homemade food.
Excellent. Very good. It's an state. Great. Next one.
We fit new looks.
Yes, locks are like chapas. I don't know how to say it. You know the whole thing to like lock
Candados?
the door. Yes, candados or I don't know.
Cerradura.
Like, exactly. Yes.
So
what do you think?
We are fitting new looks.
Yes, it's locks.
Looks. Okay.
Yes, because if it's looks, it's like
Yeah.
related with, you know? Great.
Looks.
Let's see the next one. Locks. Next one.
I love melons.
A state, right? Anything related with interest, maybe something that you like, you hate.
This dress fits you perfectly.
Right? It's a fact. No? It fits you. Next one.
David owns 3 motorbikes and 2 cars. Owns.
Excellent. Yes. He. No? Very good. Next one, Larissa.
Give me a moment, please. I I am thinking about what to do.
Very good. No, because it's like you're doing something, right? And next one.
We have known him for more than 10 years.
Excellent. Great job. We have known him. Next one.
The sky looks as if it's going to rain.
What do you think? Looks or is looking?
The sky is looking as if it's going to rain.
What do you think? That's it. Which one sounds better? I'm trying to confuse you, but which one sounds better? Because it's like, I'm not sure.
For me, looks.
Looks?
I agree with that.
All right. Yes, it's an state, but it could be just like a very momentaneous state because it changes all the time, right? It could be, but I will say maybe it's looking because it's always, the clouds are always moving, no? But I guess it could be also look, depending if it's all black. You know, it depends on the context. But maybe if it's just a little bit cloudy and it's changing, it could be just, it's looking. No?
Teacher,
Next one. Yes.
if we are not talking about the sky, because I don't know, I can say it looks like it's going to rain. That's correct, or
Yes, that is correct because you're using other like, which is an stative. So for sure is an stative, is an state, no? Looks like, because you're confirming basically.
Okay. Every bite of this meal. I am enjoying every bite of this meal.
Yes, because it's not a state, no? It's relating with eating something, no? So that's why it's not a mistake. Okay, next one.
What awful noise our neighbors are having a party.
Yes, it's not possession, right? That's why it's all right. And finally,
the children have fun making lots of noise. The children, have.
Okay. Can you read the whole sentence, please?
Yeah, the children have fun making lots of noise.
Excellent. Yes. It's possession, right? It's a way of talking of possession. Have fun. They have fun making. No, they're divirtiéndose. No, that's have fun. All right. Yep. So thank you very much, guys. Sorry, I'm gonna have the camera off for a little while. I'm having problem charging my computer. So sorry for that. But let's see the next and last exercise. 1 second, please. Okay, we're gonna try to categorize for one last time the verbs. but now by categories. Okay, sorry, I think it's my entry. Okay, so maybe this one can work, can share it, Neil. So you're
Sure.
going to categorize. Mm-hmm. Can you see it?
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
Right,
thinking,
mhm.
existence, emotions, the human sense, experience,
Mhm.
possession, and relationships between things.
Okay, maybe you can choose one for each category.
Okay. Okay, for
Okay.
thinking, thinking. I don't know. Existence.
All right, that's fine.
Wow. That is our thinking. I think looks or maybe
We can always
hate.
change. Sure. All
I
right.
think I hate, think. Okay, existence, belief, emotions, love,
All right.
human sense, consist of, appearance, yeah, it looks,
All right.
possession, and relationship between things, belongs. Where is belongs? Belong to.
All right. Unity in this position. Great. Okay, your turn, Lex.
Mm. 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 Satisfied can be emotion.
All right.
Mm. You understand?
Understand?
Understand existence or thinking?
What do you think?
Want and thinking. Not want.
One, what is one?
Want. Mm.
This one?
Want.
Want. Ah, want. Sorry.
Mm. Mm. Include. Yes, imposition. See,
All right.
in appearance.
Oh, the human sense, lo sentido.
Oh, yes, yes. Senses.
Oh, this is wrong. And this is here.
Oh, yes.
Maybe.
That's correct.
Okay. Larissa, let's finish this and I will fix this later.
Okay. And I
Experience.
imagine. No, imagine. Think. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a little bit difficult,
That's
but
fine.
let's try.
Exist.
Exist here.
I think so.
It's
Okay.
fine, guys.
Consists of. It's wrong. The human sense is a smell. Smell and see. Okay, I have to start thinking. Why not think? Existence.
Hate. Hate is emotion.
Which one? This?
No, the first of that. Hate in thinking.
Ah,
Hate.
this one. Emotion. Yeah, it's an emotion. Okay. Coexistence. I don't know. Taste, the human sense. Be in existence. Appearance, like, I don't know, appear.
Yeah, could be.
And possession relationships involved. Okay, your turn.
Oh.
Sorry?
Oh. Oh. Okay.
Oh,
In
where?
possession.
Yeah.
Prefer in thinking.
Yeah.
Here in the human. Meat. Thinking. Have possession.
Yeah, but one by one. Existence, emotion, and appearance. I can help you. Yeah, we can do this together. Like, uh, maybe emotions. Yeah, like love. I don't know what is resemble, but seeing human senses consists of possession, imagine, maybe existence, like be, understand, believe, imagine.
Resemble is when someone looks like something else.
Okay. So
It's
it
related with
is appearance.
Mhm.
Uh,
Have position.
yeah.
Mm, sound. The human. I know that.
No. Thinking. Mean. Could be existence. Mean. Mm, emotion. I don't know.
mean. Um, it's like meaning,
Meaning.
like
Lo que te dice.
significado. That's
Pero no es
okay.
una emoción, no es un pensamiento,
Mm,
tampoco un sentido, tampoco lo que aparenta. Mm, meaning.
Sounds. Appearance. I think.
meaning. Yes,
Appearance.
Yes.
appearing. It's
Here. Okay. What do you think?
What do you think? In existence, we have more than the options that they should be. But it's fine, guys. We can send it. It's fine. Well, also, the point of doing this is to recognize these verbs, and then later on you will remember them as a stative verb. So it's fine if we make some mistakes. So maybe we can send it. Yeah, it's fine. I know it could be a little bit confusing, but it's
I want
you
to
can click on
see.
enviar. Oh, okay.
Uh, okay. Need. Yeah, but we don't know which is correct, right?
Can
Like
you
click
see
this one.
the correct? Oh, okay. Respuestas correctas, yes.
Mi respuesta. Ah, yeah. Thinking. Believe. Imagine. Know. Mean. Mean.
It's the meaning, right? Significado, something related with thinking, your process of thinking. Think and
Oh,
understand.
existing. Just be and exist. Oh,
Yeah.
and we. Okay.
Yeah, we have more words.
Emotions. Hate. Like. Love. Need. Prefer. Satisfy. Want.
Mm,
No, sound in a human sense. It was there, but we changed to appearance. Taste as well. Appear, look, resemble, seem. Ah, yeah, we changed this one here.
Yeah.
Nice. I think that the only one that we do correct, what we did correct, is the possession and
No,
relationship.
but it's fine. Fine, guys. I mean, it's because everything it's not action and it's related with a state of mind. Maybe it's because it's confusing. Okay, so we will finish with this last song, which is very famous. I'm sure you heard this song more than once. It's a very cute song. And well, the song is actually here. If you click on it, unfortunately, you cannot have the song right there. But if you click on this yellow or blue thing, well, you will get the
Okay.
song. No? And the exercise here is just to choose between the verbs. No, is it present, if it's past, or continuous. Just a quite easy exercise. The only thing that I'm going to ask you guys is to that each of you do it separately, because we cannot hear the song in group, or I will get a strike in, because we're live on a YouTube channel. Whenever the I don't know, the algorithm of YouTube will recognize the song, it's going to give me a strike, or like it's going to try to punish the channel. So each of you is going to listen with your microphone off, please, and just fill up the options. Whatever verb you think you listen, you complete that, and that's all. It's going to be our listening exercise for today. All right?
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
Any questions, guys?
No.
You have, okay, thank you, guys. You have the link on the chat. So I'll mute my microphone, and let's see, you can finish this in maybe 5-7 minutes. Okay, and then we will go.
Okay.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Finish, teacher. Beautiful song.
All right, great. Yes, it's a really good song. So what about you, Larissa? Did you finish or you're still
Yes,
working?
I'm finished, teacher.
Okay, great. So did you learn any word today? Something about the song? Because sometimes it's different, no? When we listen to it and then when we see the lyrics, sometimes something changes.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry guys, my cat is getting crazy. Okay, so but basically that's today's class. I'm not sure if you have any questions related with the topic, something that wasn't very clear. We can see the results, but I mean, you probably got it already.
Yeah,
maybe
I got 9 of 10.
Yeah, so it's also a very famous, popular song, no? So we're gonna try to do this a little bit more often so we can practice also some listening during the classes and also during our calls, okay? So any questions, something that wasn't clear, please let me know, guys.
No, teacher,
Sorry, I'm
it was clear.
launching today's. Awesome. Thank you very much, Janine. So I'm launching today's polls, guys. So I wanted to mention that I assigned everything of the whole model. I assigned it to my English lab. All the quizzes, all the lessons, everything, even the final quiz. So if at some point you don't see or you cannot see something, please let me know. If I double check, but if something doesn't appear for you, let me know because the system is not perfect, right? The platform is not perfect. It could have some problems, I don't know, but please let me know. So thank you very much, guys. That's all for today, class. Have a great night and see you tomorrow in the calls, personal calls.
See you, teacher.
Okay,
Thank
teacher.
you.
Bye, guys.
Bye bye.
Have a great
Bye
night.
bye.
Bye. Bye. Take care, guys. Thank you.